Shining a bright red as always is I Red Luster, and welcome to Inscription? Encryption. I'm not sure how it's pronounced, but we're starting it. I haven't actually played any part of the game yet. I just saw that
Time to figure out what's on this thing.
Oh, voice acting. Oh, okay. This is Encryption. It is a roguelike card game with also escape room aesthetics. I have no idea, but it's very popular in some areas, and it seems really interesting, so I thought I'd give it a go. But you know me, I like horror games. Uh, the... Okay, I can't press new game. I can... I can continue? Hold on, I've never played before. What are the options? Screen shake, filter, dialogue, text speed. Okay, I think I'm okay with all this. Credits, quit. Okay, so that's weird. We can't seem to select new game, but we can select continue. I'm not sure if that's for... I'm not sure if that's some kind of like story reason, or if the game is just bugged, but we're gonna hit continue and see where that puts us. Oh. Saving or loading. Not really sure which it is. Another challenger. It has been ages. Hi. My name's Red. It's nice to meet you. Good person. Not sure what you are. You're too dark and just a pair of rather hypnotic eyes. Perhaps you have forgotten how this game is played. I never played, so you'll have to excuse me. Allow me to remind you. Oh. Play the squirrel card. What if I want to play the wolf? You are lacking sacrifices for that creature. Oh. Oh, okay, so there's like, yeah, okay, so the blood, that little blood symbol, is how much it needs sacrifice for it. The squirrel doesn't have any, so... Now play your stoat. Oh. Oh, okay, I can change my looking with the, W and S key. Stoat. The stoat costs 1 blood. Sacrifices must be made. Okay, so I was right. I was right about that. An honorable death. Play the stoat. Okay, Captain. That's a stoat. It's got what looks like 1 power and 3 health. Wolves require 2 sacrifices. Okay. Ring the bell to end your turn and commence combat. Okay, that bell is really eager to be rung. Who am I to deny it any longer? Your stoat stands unopposed. The number at the bottom left is his attack power. 1. Your stoat dealt me 1 damage. I add it to the scale. The scale? That's kind of neat looking. I really like the aesthetics of the scale. Mostly that top bit. That top bit's really kind of cool looking. But, okay, a scale. You win if you tip my side all the way down. Like this. Oh, okay. So when we deal each other damage, we're not really deducting points from each other. We're just we're trying to change the number to either +5 or -5. -5 being like he loses, +5 being if I win. So when we deal damage to each other, it's like it's tipping a scale. It's not there's no definitive number. We could technically fight forever if we kept dealing the same amount of damage to each other. My turn. Your stoat stands in the way of my coyote. My coyote dealt 2 damage to your stoat. Well, that's okay. My stoat had 3 health. Yeah, that's kind of obvious. That's also extremely obvious, but thank you for... I'm giving you a lot of grief, but I have no idea how this game is played, so thank you for teaching me. It's your turn again. You may draw from your deck, or you may draw a squirrel. Ah. Well, I'm gonna need a squirrel in order to summon the wolf. So I'm gonna get a squirrel. How dull. Well, screw you too, buddy. But, I think I'm gonna let my stoats live, because if it attacks, it's gonna get rid of that coyote. If I sacrifice it now and replace it with a wolf, it'll just be a waste of an attack. And if I wait another turn, I can get 2 squirrels, and then I can have a wolf and a stoat on the table. Because you are learning, I will pass. Again, the choice. A random card from your deck, or the certainty of a squirrel. Squirrel. Alright. Squirrel. Alright. Oh, wrong button. Squirrel. And, now I'm gonna make a wolf. Alright, now I have 4 damage. How's them beans? 4 damage dealt. 4 weights on the scale. You've won this match. They won't all be so easy. Let me recall your story. The story? Oh yes. Hello. You were lost deep in the forest. What is this, Dungeons and Dragons now? I'm up for it, that sounds cool. A single path revealed itself. Oh. 2 denizens of the forest approached you tentatively. The caustic adder. Damage from its poison bite is always lethal. The undying cat. Sacrificing the poor beast does not kill it. Only one may grace your paltry deck. Ah, okay. So, the adder will always kill whatever it attacks, but it only has 1 damage and costs 2. The cat can be sacrificed indefinitely, so it's like an infinite squirrel, but it also costs 1 to play to begin with. I mean, technically, as long as the cat survives more than 1 round, it pays for itself. The adder, if the adder gets attacked at all, it's dead. And it costs 2 blood to... Now I'm gonna go with the cat.
Another creature joins their caravan.
Indeed.
Some of the creatures of the forest seemed willing to follow you.
Well, that's mighty kind of them. Alright, so what's...
You came across an abandoned sack.
Cool. Do you just have like a ton of props just sitting around for this? I mean, I gotta say, if this was Dungeons and Dragons, I would be invested. This man's pulling out all the stops for it.
You found a squirrel in a bottle. Break in case of emergency.
Okay.
And have a second.
Cool. Oh.
Another useful implement. I'll allow you to tip the scales with it.
Oh.
3 is as much as you can carry.
Okay, so I got, can I look at them? I can. I got 2 bottles with a squirrel card in them, which really begs the question, how do you get the cards in the bottles without bending up the cards? And how am I gonna get them out of the bottles is also another question. Unless you're okay with me breaking them. And a pair of pliers, which I'm not sure how that's gonna tip a scale, but good to know. I'm guessing this is another fight.
You were ambushed while crossing some rough terrain.
Okay. I see. So there's like terrain cards as well. Obstacles. Okay, that was a lot taken at once. First of all, my stoat is now talking to me, which is a weird sentence in itself. And apparently he can hear him.
You may now see my moves ahead of time.
Oh. Okay, so that indicates your moves. So you're gonna play a wolf cub where my boulder is. I can't get rid of the... I'm only guessing I can't sacrifice a boulder. So that wolf cub's gonna have to be left alone.
Behold the rulebook.
Fledgling. A card bearing the sigil will grow into a more powerful form after 1 turn on the board. Oh, it's a wolf cub.
Need I remind you, your items may help.
Thank you, sir, but I was just reading. So that wolf cub's gonna turn into an actual wolf a turn later. But I can't do anything about it because the boulder's in the way. That sucks. Let's see. Cat, snapper, stoat, squirrel. Alright, so I'm gonna play a squirrel. Here. Then I'm gonna play a cat here, where it's safe. Because the cat doesn't do any damage, it's not gonna hurt the stump. Which means he can never play a card where the stump is, meaning my cat will survive forever. Good strategy, Red. Thank you, Red. And since I have the cat, I'm gonna sacrifice it without any cost, and... I guess I'll play the stoat over here in order to do damage. Here we go. Indeed, stoat. And, that will... Well... I could play the river snapper with one of the squirrel bottles. Am I impatient? I'm patient. Let's see how this turn plays out. 1 free damage.
Mighty ambitious wolf cub. It ages swiftly.
I'm already 1 step ahead of you, buddy. Let's draw another squirrel. Place that. And Snapper. Great. The Snapper has a lot of health, which is great. But I am out of cards now, which is a bit worrying.
The airborne bat flies over creatures to attack directly.
Oh!
Ha! My bat flew right over your stoat.
That sounds oddly offensive. There is nothing insulting about that, but the way he said it made it sound offensive. Oh, cool, I got a wolf. So flying creatures. So does that mean I can attack it? I can only guess. Also, that wolf is gonna be a problem in a hot minute. Let's see. The Snapper is gonna hurt the stump, and if the bat can take damage, it will die to stoat. Guess I'll have to end my turn and see what happens. Alright. So I'm gonna draw a squirrel, place the squirrel, sacrifice it and a cat, and now I can counterattack that wolf. And because I'm attacking, it's gonna get rid of that wolf before it can hurt me. I do believe this is checkmate, sir. And there's nothing really left I can do except draw another card. Oh, it's another wolf. You know, he's not playing any more cards. Let's see, 1, 4, 5. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4. I could do extra damage if I just sacrifice the Snapper.
Fear not, the beast is sacrificed, but not removed from your deck.
I'd hope so. Otherwise, this game would be a lot harder than I thought.
Its suffering was real, but you will see it again.
Sorry, that voice is hurting my throat. I probably should have picked something else. Alright, so that's gonna do 7 damage. I'm gonna do a hell lot overkill. But, you know what they say, there's no kill like overkill! Huh? You prevailed. You trekked onwards past the bloody terrain. Yeah, I can't keep up that voice, my throat is already hurting, so I'm gonna just not do it. Alright, let's see what our options are. Oh, the Wolf Cub. That's a good card. And the Sparrow. It can fly. Huh. So... I mean, flying is cool, but... it means my creature won't be attacking the opposing creature, and that means it will be vulnerable to the attacking creature. I mean, yeah, doing direct damage is good and all, but it's not good long term. I'm definitely gonna go with the Wolf Cub. It's a better long-term investment. You stumbled in some strange stones in the mist. You are compelled to choose a worthy sacrifice, one that will be lost forever. Oh. Okay, so I'm gonna sacrifice one of these cards. I guess I'll sacrifice the cat. You looked upon your menagerie and selected a healthy host. Okay, the Stoat's saying pick me, but... I don't know if I can trust the Stoat. I've only just met him, but he seems like he wants to help. He also seemed grateful that I didn't sacrifice him, so... Here you go, Stoat. What an honor. A ghastly spectacle, but the soul of the cat now lives on the Stoat. Oh, okay, so I gave the Stoat the cat's ability. Oh, that's cool. Oh, but that means it's gonna... Oh. Well, I guess... I didn't really think about it, but one of the upsides to the cat was that it did no damage. And now the Stoat does do damage. Well, at least the Stoat does have some health, so it could survive an attack or two. Behold my totem. It inscribes my canine cards with the airborne sigil. He's completely insane. You see that, right? No care for the rules. Pathetic, really. Enough. Only keeps me around to watch me suffer. Okay. I'm not sure why I'm listening to that from the card, but... let's see. So he's got a bat and he's got coyote. Oh, but the coyote is a canine. So it has the airborne effect now. Well, I guess that means I can't... I guess that... Oh, I guess that means I'm guaranteed to take 4 damage then. Yeah, I'm guaranteed to take 4 damage, so I need to prepare for that. Have you forgotten the items I get? Well, give me a second. Jeez. Back on the board. Okay, so I'm gonna use the Stoat. You know what? I'm actually gonna use a squirrel. I'm gonna use the extra squirrel. And then I'm gonna summon a wolf. I'm gonna place it here. And combined, they're gonna do 4 damage. And they are gonna do 4 damage. So we'll even out. So that's gonna end my turn. Yeah, we're already aware. Alright, so we evened out. Now I can grab a squirrel, place it down, now I can summon the river snapper, and slap it down. Now we're gonna get at least 1 damage done. You are 4 damage away from winning. Yep. Oh, I can summon this wolf cub outright. So let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 damage. I'm sorry, buddy, but you never stood a chance. Impressive. You may yet survive this ordeal. Knock on wood. Oh, don't worry, I got some right here. There we go. I knocked on wood. Now let's see. Ooh, we gotta pick a 3 now. The stalwart snapper, a near impenetrable defense. The snapper does have a lot of health. What is that? Is that a mushroom? Okay. The monstrous GRIZZLY. Its form speaks enough of its efficiency. Ooh, yeah, that's 4 damage and 6 health. That's like a super river snapper. The ornery porcupine. Sharp quills await those who dare to attack it. Okay, so I'm guessing the porcupine has a damage back thing. This is a hard choice. But I think I'm gonna go for... I think I'm gonna go for the GRIZZLY. And now we actually have a choice. Campfire, I think that is. Or to sacrifice. Can I look at my deck real quick? No? Crud. Guess I'm gonna go for the campfire then? Whoa! You came across a small group of survivors. Faces shrunken from starvation, they huddled around a campfire. They looked upon your group of creatures and beckoned. Come, warm one of your creatures by the fire, one said. Warm it by the fire, so that it will enhance its power, said another. You notice one of the survivors wiping drool from their mouth. You're not gonna eat my creature, are you? Hum indeed. Who do I power up? Or who am I willing to lose? Because from the sound of it, they want to eat it. I could power up the stoat, but I feel like the river snapper would be a good idea to power up, because it only has a measly 1 attack. It's got a lot of health, but it's only got 1 attack. Or I could have... I'm gonna go with the river snapper. The fire warmed a poor river snapper, enhancing its power. One of the survivors reached toward it. Another gnashed their teeth. Uh-oh, am I gonna lose the river snapper? Without a word, you pulled the river snapper away from the fire and left. Oh, okay. So one of my creatures are not going to be eaten. Good to know. Alright, let's see what we're dealing with today. Oh, a grizzly! Isn't that a bit excessive on turn 1? And a sparrow. Okay. Well, I can summon the wolf cub, because the wolf cub won't be attacked by the sparrow. And he will have time to, power up. And, nope, I can't really do anything else because of the trees. So I'm gonna have to end my turn. Ow! At least I got a wolf now. I guess I'll get a squirrel. And I can just use this. Oh my god, another grizzly? Well, I can use the squirrel to body block the grizzly this turn and not die. And the wolf will take care of the sparrow. Oh, but that grizzly, another grizzly though. There's nothing I can really do to stop that grizzly other than sacrifice a squirrel, so... I'm just gonna have to end my turn. Oh boy. I think I may be, screwed. Okay, let's get another squirrel. And we'll crack open this squirrel so that we can summon the snapper. And we'll have him there to block the grizzly. And, well, at least we'll deal 3 damage. Let's see, we're 1 away from dying. So that gives me 3 more health. Then the grizzly will attack and will die. But there's nothing I can do about that. There's no play where I can survive this. I think I'm dead no matter what. Yeah. Because even if I use the pliers, I will have exactly 4 health. Which would mean the grizzly would kill me. I guess I lose this round no matter what. I hope this is intentional, because throwing 2 grizzlies at me within the first couple of turns seems kinda unfair. You've lost. Yeah, I kinda figured there wasn't really any way around that. Using this as a learning opportunity may be the only way to mitigate my disappointment. I'm so sorry, Obi-Wan Kenobi. Get up. What do you mean, get up? Get up from the table. Oh. Fetch me the candlestick from atop the barrel beside the door. Oh. Oh! So this is the, escape room aesthetic. Ah. What's that? Okay, so I can't get in there. Hi. Wolf. Candles. Whoops. Didn't mean to do that. Oh, globe. Spin, baby, spin! Okay, I suppose that's enough screwing around. Oh. Ah, there's already so many puzzles to look at. I guess I'll grab the candle. Bring it here. Okay. Well, first, can I light these? Can I light this? Okay, that's just extinguished. Okay, I'm sorry. Hammer? Okay, there. Now sit back down. Okay. Let me explain something to you. That was one of 2 mistakes you can make here. If you make another, I must sacrifice you. Now, where were we? Okay, so if I screw up again, I die. Okay. So I guess I'll go for the item path, because I've run out of squirrel bottles. Let's see. Porcupine. Oh, the proud wolf, a vicious contender. And a grizzly. I guess I'll go for the porcupine this time. A little something different. A gust from this may lift your creatures into the air for only a turn. A rock might get you out of a hard place. Okay, so I can only choose one. He's not gonna be super generous and let me have all 3 again. Let's see. I could use the bellows to win a turn really fast. I could use the boulder to block something that might try to kill me. Or I could use the pliers for an extra point. The pliers don't sound really good, so I think I'm gonna go for the bellows. If you deem it necessary, you may cut up one of my cards with these. Oh, so he's letting me pick another. Sure. Feeling overburdened enough with 3 full items, you carried on. I don't like the looks of this. Whoa. The trees seemed to close in around you as a chill and mist descended. In the distance, you can hear the clinking of metal on stone. A hobbled figure stood in your path. Hee-haw! 'Twas the prospector! This guy. I like this guy. He's a character and a half. He's doing the prospector again. Easy boss. The mule's the key. Look at him. He's got his own little pickaxe. I like this. This is cool. So... Sprinter. At the end of the ender's turn, the card bearing the sigil will move in a direction described in the sigil. Okay, so the pack mule is gonna just go wander around the board. And he's also gonna play a coyote. I should probably dodge that coyote. And, well, actually, I could attack it with the porcupine, but he'll kill the porcupine. So for now, I'm gonna summon the stoat. And I'm gonna play it, over here, actually. This spot, you sure? Yes. And, well, actually, I can use the stoat to summon the porcupine and attack the pack mule. And that will end my turn. Let's get in there, squirrel. And let's summon the river snapper. I'm at cards, so that's gonna have to end my turn, I believe. I can't contest that wolf cub, but that's okay. Got another squirrel, I'll save it for later. Grab another card. It's a wolf cub. That boulder... Well, placing the wolf cub where the boulder was does not seem like a good idea. I'll have to skip this turn again. Oh. I hope you didn't think it would be that easy. I did not. But, I guess it's phase 2. There's gold in them cards! What? Huh? Gold? I've struck gold? What? That's not fair! You just destroyed my entire line! How am I gonna defend against this now? What? I guess I'm gonna have to use the scissors on that wolf. I don't really have a choice. You're out of space, there's no room for that card. So I can't sacrifice the gold nuggets. This is a problem. I literally can't do anything on my turn. Get him! I don't know what to do. I got a GRIZZLY, but I can't use it. Oof. What's who? Guardian. When an opposing creature is placed opposite to an empty space, a card bearing a sigil will move to that empty space. Okay, so if there's an empty space that I'm attacking, you're gonna move to block it. Okay. Not that that matters, because there's a gold nugget in a way. Alright, so... I'm not gonna play anything. Instead, I'm just gonna cut up that wolf card. So I'll survive this turn. I'll get, Oh, but I can't I mean, at least I can summon my wolf cub without it being killed now. Right. The bloodhound. If I do this, he's gonna move back, isn't he? Yep. But what if I play the squirrel over here? Ah! Now my wolf cub is unopposed, and I'll just leave the squirrel. There we go. And now I got a wolf. Now you're in trouble, friend. I'm just gonna let my wolf attack that mule and see what happens. Whoa! Hey! Dagnabbit, my mule! That's 2 damage, but I guess we'll go into our squirrel card. And we can summon the grizzly now. Okay, the bloodhound tried to move, but it can't because the adler's in the way. Oh. If I wanted to summon the grizzly, though, I'd have to sacrifice my wolf, which I'm not going to do. So instead, I'll, what's the bullfrog? Okay, so the bullfrog protects against flying. It won't matter because the bullfrog will kill the adler, and I will deal 3 damage with the wolf. Alright, I'll get in our squirrel. Squirrel is always good to have a surplus of. I can't really do anything on my turn, so I'll just let it play. We almost win. Got our wolf card. Let's get rid of the bullfrog and replace it with a wolf. Right, the bloodhound. Let's just place our squirrel over here. So that's gonna do 6 damage, which is gonna win. It's gonna win for us. Yeah, so I think I've won. Allow me to light your candles once more. I won't be killing you quite yet. Oh, wow, how considerate of you. You're the first in a while to overcome a boss. As reward, you are granted an opportunity to select a rare card. Choose carefully. The uninspiring Gek. Perhaps you can find a use for it. It's only 1/1 card, but it has no cost, which is interesting. The level of brutish strength needs no explanation. The Urali? I can definitely see why you say brutish strength. It has 7 attack and 7 health. But it costs 4 blood. That requires a full board to summon him. That's really costly. But that is a lot of damage. A largely unimpressive specimen. Strange larva. Okay, these are some interesting choices. So, I think most people wouldn't even bother looking at the Gek because, you know, it's a 1/1 card. Who cares? But it's a 1/1 card with no cost, meaning it's free damage. Plus, we can always give it other aspects to make it more useful later. The Urali, or Urali? I have no idea how to pronounce that. Bigfoot. We'll just call him Bigfoot because that's what he looks like. Bigfoot has a lot of damage and a lot of health. That's for certain. But it costs 4 blood to create. And that is a huge cost. You have to load up your entire board to even be able to play him. Granted, if he gets to hit, if he hits an attack directly, that's it. That's game, pretty much. But 4 blood, though. The strange larva obviously turns into something more powerful, but it takes time. And you know what? I'm gonna go for the strange larva. The Gek is interesting, but I've always been a fan of cards that get stronger over time. That's just kind of been a weird thing about me. I like cards that get more powerful over time. Whenever I used to play Yu-Gi-Oh!, I used to love the Perfectly Ultimate Great Moth, even though it was impossible to play most of the time. I just like the aesthetic of it. So I'm gonna go for the Strange Larva. With the sound of Prospector's pickaxe still ringing in your ears, you carried onwards. The rank smell of rotten mold permeated the humid air. Every step forward was answered by some nearby slip or slither. You tread cautiously into the wetlands. Okay, so I'm gonna call it here. I've been recording for almost an hour. Wow. Okay, so this is Inscryption, and it seems like a really interesting game. If you guys like it or are interested in watching more of it, let me know in the comments below. If you guys aren't interested in it, I think I definitely still play this on my off time. This has been Red Luster, signing out.